agree that it should not be okay to use racial slurs against any ethnicity in any film like this? Because the way these characters talk about white people is incredibly regressive. Because boy does the main character Shuri love throwing around that term colonizer, which is really kind of funny to me. Because she's got some kind of holier than thou attitude when we know that the Wakandans, while colonization slavery was going on, they sat around and did nothing.
Narcissistic, a disorder wherein a person has inflated sense of self-importance, sense of entitlement, exploits others without guilt or shame, lives in a fantasy world that supports their delusions. What is the definition of a colonizer? A country that sends settlers to place and establish political control over it. You're saying it's wrong for Shuri to call the white people she sees colonizers because it's ignorant. If you feel that way, you're entitled to your feelings. Anytime we try to bring up history and recognize it for what it is and bring the truth of it, since they cover up everything, we get called ignorant, black supremacists, rude. I did a live stream and I was reacting to this. Someone had commented and said, you shouldn't tell Caucasians that they don't have the right to speak on something. There were white people who were beating alongside black people to make the country a better place. I don't want to unfollow you, but it looks like I'll have to. Of course, there were white people helping during slavery and the Underground Railroad. But this is what makes it an issue for me. When we talk about the real facts of history, like the human consumption, homoeroticism, the slave culture, and when somebody talks the real, during the time of the things that our ancestors were going through, they didn't have a chance to speak up about how they feel or what's actually going on or tell the truth. So now when we have the chance to, it's ignorant? Oh, you're not considering the feelings of the people you're talking about. You don't have to say it that way. It's the truth. How else am I supposed to say it? Just professionally? It is not no problem or no hate with white people. There are white people all over TikTok constantly speaking out and trying to talk to white people about white superiority, about racism. And they be on it video after video trying to defend black people. But it's always that one person who comes in and try to gaslight the situation and say, well, white people were in chains too. And there's police brutality. Somebody wants to say blue lives matter. It shows no recognition of the main topic, which is how 9 ether beings were treated. It's literally narcissistic when somebody is talking about how they feel and they come with the facts about how they feel to another person, and the other person just keeps bringing up, well, you did this to me. You're not perfect either. You do so-and-so. Just trying to make the other person feel bad. And then the person becomes a people pleaser, not recognizing their own feelings, and becomes an Uncle Ruckus. That was my point about saying he should sit it out. And in the movie, what were they doing with the vibranium? Trying to sneak, colonize, and take the vibranium from them behind their backs. So was she wrong?